Hey! Alright, a lot of things have changed. I mean, the main base is pretty much the same, but got a few things I'd like to show you. First of all, good morning everybody. I am Old Man Sugarheart. We are playing more Satisfactory today. I've been playing this off stream to make progress so you don't see like hours and hours of me like laying tracks and stuff. But yeah, first of all, woo! I added a new hypertube. This one shoots me straight up. Factory here is still pretty minor and inefficient, but since it's a dedicated server, like it always is running offline, so it's really easy to get what I need. Trouble is, I need to get rubber all the way back to this thing. Whee! Won't land up here. Oh god. I hit my legs on it. I was gonna turn on my just gonna activate the parachute before I hit that. My bad. Anyway, I built something offline and I want to show you it. Cloud of Ash, haven't been in a stream in so long? Well, you picked a good one. We're gonna go on a small little train ride. Whee! How have you been, Cloud of Ash? Whoop. I built a little train station out here on the edge of the world. Isn't it pretty? The answer is maybe. Yeah, so off stream, I took a little time and I built a tiny little train. And I want to show you it. Have you ever played a game called Deep Rock Galactic? In Deep Rock Galactic, there's these missions where you build these pipelines to like drag some or to pump some liquid morkite, and you can skateboard, grind the pipes, and so it's always really fun to build really long windy pipes. And I'm really happy to see that I've got a very similar thing going here in Satisfactory. Like, I'm kind of famous among my friends for building, like, spending an hour in each liquid morkite mission. Hop on up, kitty. Ow. Kitty. Hop on up. Use your own legs. There you go. But yeah, my friends always get angry on those missions. Because they're like, we want to do other things. And I'm like, no. We're gonna build the coolest roller coaster in the world. But yeah. So I'm gonna give you a little tour. I hope you enjoy the next 2 hours of me holding the W key. Is this game about industry? No, it's about trains. So this game is an automation game. Like if you've played Factorio or the Dyson Sphere program, I hear that's a lot like this. But basically, the mission is you get, you have some kind of task, like a milestone to complete, where you're like, deliver this many iron plates. Now deliver this many smart plates. Now deliver computers, or motors, or rotors. What's its and who's its. And so, kitty. Extra clause. But, yeah. You unlock new technologies, you build more complicated things. Like, for example, I unlock trains. So now I can load things up on the other side of the world and drive them to, like, some other destination. Like I need rubber. And for rubber, I need oil. But there's no oil near my main base. So what I can do is have a train go by an oil field, pick up the oil or the rubber, bring it back to my main base and have it processed there. And I can use that to make like the motors I need. Sounds like logistics? It's a lot like logistics. I mean, the title of my YouTube video is I do this for my actual job, which is kind of true. Because this is a lot like software engineering. Like every job I ever get is like, I need you to take something from here, do something to it, and then send it here. Like, I need you to take this XML document, pull out all this data, stick it in the database, and then send an email or something like that. And that's kind of the general gist of this game. Whee! But I'm kind of goofing around myself. Hi, Sugar. Good morning, Sleeper. How are you doing? Hi, Miruku. Just dropping by to say hi. Have a lurk. Thank you, Miruku. Enjoy. I need to raid you more often, Miruku. I often see you streaming after I stream. I love your heart emote too. It's really cute. But yeah, I've been kind of goofing around. I built this long, pointless train here, which we're going to ride for several years. I hope you're excited. But it goes through every biome. We just got through the desert. And now we're in this kind of like islandy archipelago area. Some weird mushroom plants around here. They're cool. I have some oil processing around here. You can kind of see it off to the left there. You wonder why most logistics systems use ships? Like, ships would be really cool. You can't have ships in this game, unfortunately, but it would make a lot of sense. Like, there's a lot of water around the edge of the map. I feel like you could do a pretty cool coastal delivery system. If you go too far off the edge of the map, you die in this game. There's my oil pipes. I'm good. How have I been doing? You love this game? I have seen Let's Game It Out play this. I think you would love it. Or Kibbitz reacting to Let's Game It Out to play this. I did watch a little Let's Game It Out. I watched him do some like hypertube experiments. Really helped me understand the logistics of firing myself through a tube. Fun fact, the Satisfactory devs use Let's Game It Out's save file to stress test their game. Because he does weird things like have like a giant complicated mess. Like it just looks like a blob. Like he made some kind of giant beehive base where the frame rate like drops to like 7 per second. Alright, we're leaving the islands. Where are we now? I believe we're entering the rocky wastes. Things get a little weird in the rocky wastes because I wanted to take a little detour. That's so crazy. You love his channel. He and Dangerously Funny actively try to break the game. It's a fun game to break. Like every time I've died in this game, it's because of some like horrible accident. Like I've got a death crate that I can never reclaim over here on the edge of the map because I didn't understand like how far you could go. I've never tried to like go to the edge of the map. I shot myself out of a cannon. Lost all my stuff, but you know, kinda worth it. Here's my friend's secret beach base. I believe that's just a ton of coal power. What is he doing there? I have no idea. It looks so more cleaner and more efficient. Let's take a tour of his base, shall we? You wanted to have like a secret underground lab, so naturally I ran a train right through it. I do my best to try and stay above ground so I'm not too in the way. There he is harvesting purple things. I have no idea what they are or what they're for. I think he's making plastics. Now you may have noticed this is a very long train ride. But it actually didn't take as long to build as you might think. Like the way things just kind of snap together. Like it took, you know, a few hours. Maybe like 5 to 7. But once you realize that clipping doesn't matter too much and you basically just drive through walls, I tried to make the tracks a little cleaner than that. But you'll see parts where I just like drive through a tree. You don't know about other channels that aren't playing Chef RPG? I mean, fair. A lot of people just kind of pick their favorite game. What is this? He's got some kind of cluster grenade parked over there. I've never seen that. Maybe he's harvesting nitrogen? He's kind of expanding a little like crazy over here. He always seems to be like one step ahead of me. I mean, like, granted, I've been playing with trains this whole time, so I haven't been paying attention to what he's doing. But yeah, I've got lots of different channels I follow, and like I do look up like random streams to do like research for what I'm going to stream. Like October just started today. Happy October, everybody. And I was trying to think if I should play like a horror game or something. Like, I'm a pretty cozy streamer, and I don't really like horror games for the most part. But like, maybe I should do something to celebrate Halloween. It's a fun holiday. I'm a big fan of candy personally. But like, I might be a good candidate to play horror games just because I've never played horror games. Like, there's a bunch of classics that I could play. Until Dawn Remastered's coming out. I never played Soma. I heard good things about it. I watched somebody play Darkwood, which I'm told is a fun survival crafting horror game. It's got like overwhelmingly positive reviews. You're gonna get your 5K in early so you'll be in lurk mode? Okay, enjoy your run. Your favorite out of the month of the year minus February where your birthday lives? Nice. That makes you a Pisces. Not that that's ever mattered. Yesterday is big retirement day for elder people in my country. Wow. That sounds great. I could use a retirement day myself. I gotta go to work after this. But like, I got kind of a fun week of work ahead of me. My company keeps putting me on like different teams to like help out. I've gone into full mercenary mode, where they're like, this project's not meeting its deadline. We need old man Sugarheart on this. And recently, like I've helped people wrap up like several projects. And this week I've got like a bunch of, pizza parties to celebrate wrapping up a bunch of projects. Like, hey, you just made the company $3 million. Why don't you go ahead and have a slice of pizza on us? Not too expensive, everyone gets one, no beer. Okay. Thanks, boss. Well, on the plus side, I basically don't have to do much work. Aquarius, Feb 4 in early Feb. Ah, okay, cool. For some reason, I thought like everyone... It makes sense now, but like I had this weird thought in my head that everyone born from like January to March was a Pisces. I'm like, wait, that doesn't add up. Hey, we made it to the grass fields. Now, I thought about building a giant crate database over here. But I think I'm going to do that in, like, the dead center of the map. Whee! Like, I don't know if the master database is a good idea. But like, it feels right. Like I build like a box or a set of boxes for every item in the game. There's like 100 of them. And then I just load up everything onto trains. I drive it out there. I've got like programmable sorters that like make sure everything goes to the correct box. So I don't need to care about what I'm hauling. I just take it all and dump it out there. Like, surely that could work. You saw many foreigners after retiring from their job in the country, they moved to Thailand like a rich king or rich sultan. I think about that sometimes. Because I know I'm in like one of the richest countries in the world. And my income is a lot more than than you'd think by listening to me. I'm used to being poor. And I've got a bad habit of spending as much money as I make. And so I'm a lot better off than probably a lot of people. But it never feels like enough. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how my kids are going to go to college at all. Or if I even if college is going to be worthwhile when they're older. I'd like to be able to afford college for them because, like, I went into massive debt because of it. Here's one of my favorite parts. A giant corkscrew. Whee! Oh, I'm already at trains. Is this a new save? It is not a new save. What I've been doing is like playing off stream so that you don't watch me like lay tracks for 2 hours. You just get to like see the rewards of me utilizing all the tracks I've done. I hope you don't get motion sick. But yeah, there are so many fun games out right now that like I can't stream at all. Because every time I stream, I like chop it up into YouTube videos. And so there's a lot of time where I'm like, oh, I've got 15 minutes to play. I'll hop in, lay like 10 kilometers of track and hop off. But if I were to stream that, like I'd lay 2 kilometers of track and then spend the other 8 minutes chopping or editing and uploading the video. A new 1.0 save? So the only thing I've streamed is 1.0. I did paint everything red. And so like in the first, I don't know, 16 episodes or so, 15, everything was colored orange. And then I built a hypertube cannon for episodes 16 to 20. And then after I built like a big steel factory, I got to the point where I unlocked trains, and basically I've just been building this track ever since. You wonder if college is still needed? Right. I was shocked by how many software developers don't have a college degree. I thought it was required. But when I got to work in like a big company, like 50% of the people didn't have college degrees. Like a lot of them just had like weird work histories that ended up with them learning how to program. And to be fair, like half the things I do at work are things I never learned in college. Like, I know a lot of tricks with algorithms and data structures. It just doesn't come up. Like, we spent a long time figuring out, like, binary search trees and how to navigate them. And you know what? Never once have I had to use one. That's not true. Once or twice in like 20 years. Am I a software engineer? I sure am. I work for a big, boring financial company. Oh, hey, we've almost gone the full train route. We're back to the desert. It's a little wobbly over here. Slam on the brakes. Back it up, back it up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my train. Total ride time 22 minutes and 54 seconds. Total length about 46 kilometers. I mean, I like it.